So I think what Sebastian referred to, there is currently a requirement in all European countries to monitor ammonia levels, for example. But normally, just as every quarter a year or every half a year, an inspector would go there, have a spot check. So we promote that idea because one of our equipment, what we use, EnviroDetect, measures continuously, which gives a much better view of what the real ammonia levels or CO2 levels or methane levels on that farm. A lot of times, spot checks are actually disadvantaging farmers. Contrary to the general belief, ammonia levels tend to be higher during daytime due to increased evaporation from the manure. So when you have an average ammonia continuously measured, you usually get a much more realistic and lower level of measurements due to the fact that we measure it over a months period or 2 months. So absolutely right. So basically, in addition to, as you said, all these monitoring issues are now used in some countries to defend themselves against undue claims by certain organizations. So, for example, in America and in some places in Australia, farmers now putting cameras into their own barns, made it available on the internet, real-time screening, to reassure the public that what they do is
correct.
Not just correct, but it's completely in the interest of their animals. They're doing their utmost to look after, and there is no one to criticize them because they make their farm transparent. So a lot of these, for example, environmental, or instrumentation measuring ammonia emission, dust emission, etc. A lot of these farms are unduly pressured or criticized of not being environmentally viable or sustainable. And basically these measurements, when they make it public, they can basically use that information to defend themselves from undue criticism.
Interesting. Have you come across anything like that here in Poland?
At the technical university, there is a beehive on the roof of the faculty of chemistry, I think, or some faculty, doesn't matter, that they put camera inside of the beehive, so you can
beehives are so cute. I love beehives.
So how they working, how they flying out, and then what's going on there. So that's something that gets you familiar with all these things. But could be nice to have something like this at our university, and also
we are the
faculty.
We also have, I think, we have a beehive. Bees specialists.
We have a bee specialist, but we have also the other animals. So imagine that the students are having the practical work at our research station, and then you have a camera there, and then they can watch it, and then also you have a nice screen at the Faculty of Biology and Animal Science, which is actually the faculty dedicated to those science, and then they can look at it, and then you can use it also for the educational purposes. Exactly. So that's something that we have like a small farm at this Chełmońskiego campus, where my friends are showing the birds to students, and it is also nice because they are not showing slides; they are showing real birds.
This is can we call it like a city farm? Because that's not rural. That's for those people who are not familiar.
But at least something. Yeah,
No. I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying this is also a trend.
Absolutely, urban farming.
Urban farming. Yeah, exactly.